The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've always been impressed with Dani Carvajal, Peter, because of his work rate and incessant running. A consummate team player and a real fighting spirit inside him. You know, he's got that grit about what he does as a fullback. Although we're starting to see flashes of individualism here and there, and I hope that can only improve his game.
I wonder whether that has... Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Feyenoord! And it's Feyenoord who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he can clear it away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tony. His positioning was spot on. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that was very necessary. Now it's Aubameyang. Sanchez calmly anticipates. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Carvajal. Here's Caceres. Strong running down that left flank. Spread out to the left. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Loose.
Only have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
It's played through for him. Faced big chance! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's having a shot! And he's heaved it away. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Cannavaro cuts it out. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway. It's a searching pass. Oh, terrible pass. Xavi Alonso. And it's Aubameyang. Hazard. And this is Schneider. He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. Good chance here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Scholes. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Now it's Aubameyang. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, what a ball! Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Oh, the keepers these days have done their homework. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for the run. And it's Hakimi. Oh, that was vital. Bebeto. Xavi Alonso. Ah, looks a smashing ball. He can get that clear. And it's Hakimi. Oh, that is a good ball. He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That ball looks... And a chance! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner.
Substitution for Cameroon, number 21, Neymar. Number 17, El Hadj Diouf. Coming on the field, number 22, De Bruyne. Number 23, Filippo Inzaghi. Substitutions
Ball
taking
is over
place.
the line. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Moved on forwards. Filippo Inzaghi touches it back.
They really get...
Shapes to shoot!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Takes a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cameroon with the corner. They're first. He rises! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely weighted ball. Now that... And the finish! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is all...
Has a shot! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Cameroon grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne, looking for the run. Oh, well played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. De Bruyne. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he shapes to shoot! Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate.
There's the header! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Decent chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Xavi Alonso. Cameroon are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Schneider, good strong midfield running here. The ball goes in. Goes for a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Cameroon really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Cameroon have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Schneider. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. He is through here, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Toure attempts a clearance. He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
And the first half is done. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Real chance! There's the shot! Hit him by away. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Cruyff. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Saliba. De Bruyne. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's De Bruyne. Xabi Alonso, and here's Vinicius Junior. Alonso! And again! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Gattuso. Now Cruyff. Rijkaard cuts it out. Xavi Alonso does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He has a look up. And he's gone backward here. Oh, this is a... Takes a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Now it's Cruyff, and that's been intercepted.
It's great positioning, so good from him.
Good read, needed to be.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Cameroon are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Aimed beyond the defence.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Cameroon can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
We would like to ask you all to kindly stay
So what do
seated
you take
during
away
the
from
match.
it all, Jim?
Thank you for your
Cameroon
cooperation.
lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aimed beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance. Has a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's managed to gift it back. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. And that is out of play. Great vision. Always onto this. That is good alertness. And he cuts out the supply. And this is De Bruyne. Griezmann. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Back into the middle. And a chance! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Knocks it into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Just off target. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cameroon have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Cameroon with the corner. They're first. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Batistuta. Fernandes. That's a little off target. And here's De Bruyne.
De Bruyne really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Schneider, and they can counter here. And here's Xabi Alonso, and this is Batistuta. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Is currently being displayed on the screen.
Inter Milan get the ball rolling in the second half. They get a throw in. And it's Camavinga. Pass somewhat off target. Sanchez. De Bruyne. Xabi Alonso powering forward here. Can he get on the end of this? Saliba does well to get it back. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Hakimi. Not the most convincing of passes for Xabi Alonso. Nicely weighted ball. De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now he's got space here, but that has not gone well. Just about up to the hour now. De Bruyne. He's in a good position here. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. Hakimi. And it's Xabi Alonso. Played out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. That's an imaginative pass. Played into space out wide. Saliba. And that's put paid to a promising move. De Bruyne. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet...
Real chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now, can they get him away? Messi tries to pass it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's surging through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Done delicately. It's a pretty loose pass. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Hello everybody, and
So
this
90
is a quick
minutes
reminder
couldn't
to
produce a
let you know
winner,
that you'll be
and
able
we
to
have
catch
extra
today's
time.
match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Substitution for Cameroon, number 17, El Hadj Diouf. Number 14,
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
number 22, De Bruyne.
Great chance! just do it! Simplicity itself.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Header! Akbaba played out to the right.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Donatoni. Now it's Donatoni. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Shot at goal! He scores! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So all square, and not for the first time. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Cameroon clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's a key interception. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. 1-0.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Akbaba next in line, and here he is. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Cameroon are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. And that doubles their lead. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Cameroon are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper. And they're 2 up. Inter Milan can't afford to miss another one. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Rice is weighed down with pressure on his shoulders. Broad shoulders they have to be. That's won it! Cameroon have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and metal, and they have made the grade.
To announce today's lottery numbers.
Well, it's been
Please
such
watch
a
the
long
screen
match.
if you-
And
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ibrahimovic. Dani Olmo. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's gone route one. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a complete...
Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! And it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Albertini did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Saliba. 30 minutes gone. And he's gone looking for safety. Played out towards the right wing. Ambitious ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played into space. Nicely worked. And he's there to get it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cole, done delicately. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
To make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
And the second half gets underway. So the first half brought no goals.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Xavi Alonso aimed beyond the defence. And a chance! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And there's green grass ahead of him. Neymar! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Cameroon are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Cameroon are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that has not gone well. Neymar. Howson makes the interception. Looking for a runner. Half an hour gone in the second half. Albertini. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Some really good ball movement. Daddy Olmo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shot could be on. Chance, surely! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Xabi Alonso. It's Ibrahimovic! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Manchester United could have here their final chance. It's their second corner of the game. Cameroon are looking to go forward now. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he plays one through.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now that's well seen too. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Hakimi into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Ibrahimovic, there's the shot! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that will be it. Cameroon have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Xabi Alonso claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Request for support throughout
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the
Manchester
atmosphere
United.
frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he welcomes it in. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and again!
Manchester United definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Back into the middle.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Played back in. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking for a runner. Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Saliba spots it and intercepts. And it's Xabi Alonso. And he's well... Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And the finish! And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, there's a probing ball. Batistuta. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely shaped ball. Sanchez promptly onto that, and that is that. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Batistuta. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. Decent chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played into space. And they win it back again. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello, everybody.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Cameroon go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Xavi Alonso. And this is Ibrahimovic. He can run onto that. Cole! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cole clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Cole! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Saliba. Still just a single goal between the sides. Schneider. And he's worked it through. And that's not going to reach. Just about up to the hour now. Xavi Alonso. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Saliba to Schneider. Passing nice and neat. Goes for a shot! And it's Xavi Alonso.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And he's played it back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they've got a throw.
Substitution in progress.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. That's Rijkaard, and the shot! The message is clear, none shall pass. Cameroon, moments now away from seeing this one out. No way through. And it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. That's going to go a long way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Xavi Alonso. Looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he was alert to it. And that is as far as it goes. Cameroon have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cameroon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cameroon leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And this is Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Adriano! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Puskás plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Fiore. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's... Adriano!
Adriano really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Schneider. And now they can spring out of defence. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now, can they get him away? Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cannavaro. McAllister. Knocks it into space. He's a sharp little ball here. Adriano showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Two
Adriano.
minutes has been indicated.
And it's Azar. That's good vision. Raul is flagged offside. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Alonso! He's scored! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise. And the half-time whistle goes. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution.
So off we go once more. Schneider. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Batistuta clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Now it's Batistuta. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now this could be a chance. Howson. Rijkaard. Konate. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Robertson. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's burst, goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Cameroon, number 11.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then.
Number 22, De Bruyne. Coming on the field, number 18, Didier Drogba.
Gets his head on it!
19, Hazard.
Went with his head, but
Substitution in
couldn't
progress.
steer it in. Corner number 3 coming up. Rijkaard. Might be danger here. Real chance! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Cameroon blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's a dangerous ball. And takes a shot! It's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Howson. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Villa, and this is Adriano. Rijkaard. And it's Azar. And it's Schneider. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Konate. McAllister. Manchester United finding their passes.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He's got away. Xavi Alonso. McAllister, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Raul. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And again! And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! And that has been clubbed away. Xabi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Can he get it through? Pele providing an outlet on that flank. Nice control. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Threads one in. Now it's Pele. Oh, cracking ball. And that's gone loose. Couldn't squeeze it through. Still goalless. And now the breakaway. He's away. Neymar. Could be danger. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chance for a shot! He's scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Cameroon have broken through, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling there'll be one.
Platini! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, terrible pass. Very nicely done. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get free. Good ball, good take. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Batistuta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Neymar! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Cameroon are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Cameroon go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Saliba. And that's really well manoeuvred. So we've reached the hour mark. And the finish! Batistuta! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Batistuta, and it's Neymar. Searching pass he's played there. Rijkaard. And the shot! Now, it's fallen kindly here. There's the shot. Oh, taken with style. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that has put paid to that. Neymar. Shot a goal! Oh, denied at the last. Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Lovely, now then. Cameroon needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Batistuta. And that is as far as it goes. Cameroon pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and...
Terrific header! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
And he's being shifted off it. Aimed beyond the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nice touch. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cameroon do have a chance to counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries the cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And this is Batistuta. Neymar going. Here's a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Schneider with the cross. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. So we're still where we started right now. There's the shot! And he's done it! And it's Cameroon who take the lead. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are...
And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi plays it short. Well, that has not gone well. Lovely, now then. Xavi Alonso. Cameroon are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Neymar. Neymar! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. He might be in here! Hakimi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that has been clubbed away. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, what decent chance! Zanetti goes direct. Kaka. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him. Looking to go deep.
There will be 3
Oh,
minutes
well
added
played,
time.
well played. Oh, good read. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Cameroon really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Cameroon go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! The second half sparks straight into life. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We have got out. Tries a shot! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And this is Forlan. He has found the... And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And smartly reclaimed. And here's Batistuta. And this is Schneider. Oh, and he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he can clear it away. And it's Xavi Alonso. Played back. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That's been slipped through. Pelé gets... Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
McAllister played into space. Messi. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Forlan.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now that's well seen too. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, brilliant save under real pressure.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's Neymar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, well, that's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
As it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 8. Pepin.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Number 10. Pele. Coming on the field.
Donatoni.
Number 17.
De Bruyne.
Number
For
21.
Rice.
Number 9. Batistuta.
And it's
Substitutions
Hakimi.
taking place.
And that's a good ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. De Bruyne. And Donatoni threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a climb! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 20. McAllister.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Knocks it into space. There's no flag. He's having a shot! Half-time, extra time.
Hello attendees, this is
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
A nearby member of staff.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Cannavaro cuts it out. Drogba. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Real chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Cameroon take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Filippo Inzaghi. Ploughing through the middle. He's had a shot! No mistake! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely...
And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
The goal scorer
And
for
they are
Cameroon.
cruising away.
Number 18.
No. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they...